he always, thought big.
We negotiated lease, and he started his business there, parking the trucks.
I got a theory, you gotta crawl before you walk, and just went for it.
Off he went. This is one of the old pictures from Dan's first office. Brian spray painted on the wall their first logo. DTG was a spray paint on the walls. And that's still in the building today.
My name is Bobby Wolford, and I started Bobby Wolford Trucking.
Hi, Mike Weeks, Hungry Buzzard.
I'm Bill Putney, and I was the president of Clayton Ward Recycling.
Hi, I'm Michael Sheldon. I was running Purpose Recycling, which was a commercial recycling company from the mid-90s to 2013 when I sold that to DTG.
I started with United as the operations manager. We had the Snohomish site, which originally was about 10 acres, and then we purchased a 60-acre parcel next to it, so spent a lot of time developing that.
I was on a mission to buy a piece of property a year and a truck a year, so I did that for like 20 years. But one day I bought a bulldozer and excavator and started doing the wrecking myself and hauling. And I lost a few customers because I was competing against them. But I never looked back. This is my old 49 Kenworth. That's where it started. It's my 63 Freightliner. Both of them total $6,000, $3,000 and $3,000. This is my first new truck. Had a payment book that thick. I didn't know how to sell a company. I'd never sold a company, so when Dan offered to buy it, it was a great opportunity. It was time for me to exit. Worked out well. They made it really fast and easy, which I appreciate to this day.
So we ran Hungry Buzzard from 2005 until 2021. In December 16th, we sold it to DTG in something that Dan and I put together. Thank you, Dan, for buying us out, and good success going forward on that.
My folks, my mom and dad, back in 1968, founded the company in Salem. We subsequently opened plants in Kennewick and Richland, Washington also. And we basically sold the equipment and the business portion at all three locations. DTG can move the company to the next level or next step up or next steps up. We were the face of Clayton Ward Recycling. Now we've turned over the reins, which is DTG, to take it further ahead into the next 10 to 20 years.
I think the timing was just right for the owners to sell. They had enough conversations with Dan that I think they felt comfortable that their employees were in really good hands moving forward, that they'd all have jobs and they'd all have a future and they'd all have the opportunity to grow. And so that gave them some comfort in moving forward with selling the business that they had started, with their own two hands years and years ago.
So my company was a small commercial recycling company. I had several trucks and 250 containers. I wanted to be a much bigger company, and I didn't think I could achieve that on my own. And that's when I found Dan Guimont, and he took it on. He bought my trucks, my equipment, and it's been 10 years now since that happened. DTG is wonderful. Of my 35 years in recycling, the last 10 years with DTG were the best in my career. I'll always be DTG. Obviously, I wear blue whenever I can. I bought a blue car as soon as I left. DTG is absolutely was a great experience for me, from the start to the finish.
I am DTG.
I am DTG.
I am DTG.
I am DTG.
Good luck, Dan. Good luck, DTG.
So back in 1999, I was working for my dad doing drywall, and knew that I needed to make a little bit more money, and wanted to have my own crews. Saw the need for job site material to be moved off at job sites, and kind of came up with buying a truck and getting it done. Thought it would be kind of temporary, and grew so fast that just kind of kept it going. Throughout the years, it's been a lot of fun, because when you start with your best friend in one truck, and it just kind of keeps growing. Both individuals learning how to run a company, how to dispatch, how to manage, how to be salespeople, how to be accountants, how to be everything within a company. As things progressed, it was amazing. It was kind of our college education happening right in front of us. In my heart, it's a collaboration of thousands of people, millions of hours worked, thousands of customers, hundreds of vendors that made DTG who we are today. It's a truck and a dream. This gala is a representation of where we are today, though. Where we are today is finally feeling like we're a fully connected team. From Clayton Ward to Tri-Cities to Island to Olympic Organics to United to Bodby, Wolford to all the acquisitions that we've done, and now we're all in one room, and we all represent the same company. It's an incredible feeling. 2024 is going to be the best year yet. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. And as we move forward in 2024, I hope that everybody sees the potential of advancing in the company and looking at the job posts and seeing if there's something that they might want to do. Thank you all for staying with DTG throughout 2023. I thank you for your guys' loyalty, and this company wouldn't be who we are today without it. I work around probably the most badass workforce in Washington, and challenge us to anybody. And that's why we are who we are. As a kid, I'd see all the trucks going up and down 35th, from big trucks to small trucks, and I knew one day I wanted to have one. And here we are, and we have them all. So it's been a pretty exciting run. I am DTG.
I'm Raymond Garcia.
Kevin.
Devin.
Esco.
Brandy.
Mario Laurel.
Jessica.
Cesar.
Mario.
Jennifer Shell.
Miguel.
Amanda.
Brandon.
Gabby.
Paul.
Nayeli. A face of DTG.
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 A face of DTG. A face of DTG.
A face of DTG.
A face of DTG.
A face of DTG.
A face of DTG.
The face of DTG.
A face of DTG.
Y soy el nuevo rostro de DTG.
A face of DTG.